guys, what's up? So I'm just here to let you know that whatever follows after this intro is going to be a video I did with my friend Dharma that involves her organization called how do you say it?
Collective des Jeunes Artistes. You can say Collective of Young Artists.
Collective of Young Artists, but it's in French. And I should know how to say it because I'm in French class, but I don't know, I'm not the best student. And so yeah, you should check them out. I'll leave a link in the description, and I'll leave a link to her channel in the description. And there's just going to be a bunch of stuff in the description, and you're going to deal with it because you like seeing my content. So yeah, love you lovelies. Hello.
Bonjour, I'm Dharma and this is Aya. Today we're going to try and analyze In a Vale by Robert Frost. It's one of his most famous poems, and we just randomly picked one from my book of his poems, and so be it. Okay. When I was young, we dwelt in a vale, by a misty fen that rang all night, and thus it was the maiden's pale I knew so well whose garments trail across the reeds to a window light.
Oh, I mean, now we know that a fen is a bog or a swampy area, so we know that he lives next to somewhere with a lot of water.
Maybe a farm,
Could be a farm.
a barn.
That's almost the same thing
Yeah.
as a farm. We try.
Both. So, across the reeds to a window light. So some light is coming in through the window, and the reeds, like it's being like intercepted by reeds, and it's trailing. So it's probably
Like
the moon.
throwing light across his room.
Yeah. So it's probably the moon because
It's at night.
it's misty. I mean, it doesn't say night. It just says it's misty. So I'm just. It does say night. And so, the fen had every kind of bloom, and for every kind there was a face, and a voice that has sounded in my room. Across the sill from the outer gloom, each came singly unto her place.
So everyone has a place. It could be, well, not everyone, but everything in this poem has a place. And he uses, face as a description. So he could be saying, everything's got a place now.
Across the sill from the outer gloom, each came singly onto her place. So I think it's just the light, like, moving and falling onto his floor, or, whatever it's being reflected on. I don't know his room. But all came every night with the mist, and often they brought so much to say of things of moment to which they wist. One so lonely was fain to list, that the stars were almost faded away.
So now it's at night, and the stars almost faded away, so that can mean that it's, really late in the night or very early in the morning.
And he is saying that it's misty, so with mist it's hard to see the stars, but you definitely see the moon. And often they brought so much to say. I just think he thought they were beautiful and poetic and inspiring. And
Well, they could be making some kind of noise.
maybe the crickets at night. One so lonely was fain to list, that the stars were almost faded away. I think he doesn't mean to list as in listen because of what we read. He means to list. To take note of what's happening. So one so lonely was fain to list. So he was lonely. So the moonlight was accompanying him, and the faded stars were too. And of the things of moments to which they wist. I really never got that line because, wist is the past of
Participle of wit.
wit. So,
What? Wait.
it's like, of things of moment to which they wist. Okay, I kind of get it, but I don't know how to explain it. It's like, he's implying that he's personifying the stars and the moon and the light they cast as,
Faces?
Not faces, but as being like smart, wise, mostly. Wit. Wise.
W's.
Stop. No. I mean, like, okay, like, he's just saying, like, he's admiring them, and therefore he has a deep respect for them, and he's saying that they whist. So, I think that...
Let's see how that has something.
Yes? Okay. Let's go on. Before the last went, heavy with dew, back to the place from which she came, where the bird was before it flew, where the flower was before it grew, where the bird and flower were one and the same. So right here I think they're talking about the beginning of life and the universe, and before everything was created, you know, when it was all just like a black
Nothingness?
Yes. What do you think?
Well, knowing that there's lots of religious mythology on the beginning and how a lot of people like to tie nature into plants and animals. So, I think you're pretty much right.
Yeah? Can you give it another meaning though?
Yeah, I mean, you know, when he says where the flower and the bird once came, he could be saying, like, they all came from the same place, so there's not necessarily much difference between them, even though they seem so vastly different from each other.
I agree. I second that one. And thus it is I know so well why the flower has odor, the bird has song. You have only to ask me and I can tell. No, not vainly did I dwell, nor vainly listen all the night long. So
He could be saying he admired the beauty of the birds and the flowers and the moonlight bodies.
and the nature of each. And he didn't sleep at all, just watching them and listening to the light. Sure, Aya. Whatever, because he never says listen though. He lists.
Okay.
No? Okay. So
That's basically
he's in his room looking at the moonlight and just admiring the beauty of nature and thinking about how life started. It's kind of cliche, you know, when you think about it.
Because everyone does that at some point. Just like lays in bed, just like, I wonder what happened and why I'm here. And then we get
How
pulled
did
in
it
this
all
giant
start?
tube of existentialism.
Yeah, but I really like it. It's an amazing poem and he's a great poet. You can't deny that.
You cannot.
So that was it for today. This is Aya again. I'll leave her channel in the description and thank you for watching.